Approximately 45 million Americans suffer from chronic headaches, and more than half of them suffer from migraines. No matter what your headache pattern is, you can find relief. And joining us with more information is neurologist Joanna Katzman, director of the University of New Mexico Pain Center. What a pleasure to have you. Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Well, you know, this is a problem so many face in so many different variations.
Right.
Let's talk first about what are the most common types of headaches that you see at the Pain Center.
Right. So probably the vast majority of patients that I see suffer from chronic migraines.
Okay.
Migraines that occur many times during the week or sometimes almost every day for some patients.
Oh
It's
my
so
gosh.
disabling.
And it's a debilitating situation. And so what are some of the common causes of not just migraines, but just headaches in general?
Right, right. Well, it's pretty varied. I mean, migraines can actually begin in children.
Okay.
Can begin as early as age 6, 7, and 8, and they might not be, the kids might not tell their parents, gosh, I've got a headache, but they might have stomach aches.
Okay.
They might not feel well, but kind of later in life, it's the pounding, throbbing headache, sometimes associated with nausea and vomiting. We don't know exactly what causes migraine, but we do know that there are these neurotransmitters deep in the brain
Okay.
that trigger, that are released and that trigger the pulsation of the arteries that then cause the pain.
So if somebody was saying, I was on my computer all day, my eyes were starting to hurt, or I haven't
Right.
eaten all day, a lot of times we associate those things with why we
Right.
have a headache. Is there any validity to that?
Right, absolutely, absolutely. So there are many triggers to migraine as well.
Okay.
So sleep deprivation, so neck tension, so spasm of the neck and muscle spasm of the upper back.
Those are triggers, huh?
Those are triggers. They can actually cause pain in your head, referred pain in your head, that can start out as a tension headache, but then can actually trigger a migraine.
So how then would you diagnose the different types of headaches? If somebody comes in and just says,
Right.
I have a bad headache, how do
Right.
you know what
Right.
they mean?
Right. Well, most patients, the vast majority of patients are women, although we do see men with migraines and tension type headaches as well.
Okay.
But most of the diagnosis is done by the history. Most of these
Okay.
patients are otherwise healthy. They don't have diabetes, they don't have heart problems, they don't have hypertension. So really the money is really in taking a very good history.
Okay.
We then do a really good neurological exam. We then examine kind of the muscles and the bones and the nerves.
Okay.
Once in a while, we do need to get a CAT scan or MRI of the brain
Right.
to make sure there's, not a
Anything
tumor or nothing real serious, not an aneurysm.
So these are the problems that we see, but there are also some solutions. What are some
Right.
of the treatment options that you
Right.
would provide for all the various headaches?
Right. There are so many medications that we have right now,
Yes.
both to prevent the headaches, regardless of if it's a tension type headache or a migraine headache, and there are then abortive medications or medications to stop the headache once it's started. So there
Okay.
are many different medications. Most of them are FDA approved, so they're approved just specific for headaches.
Right, right.
And then there are so many other non-pharmacological or non-medicine type ways you can relieve your headache, whether it's massage, acupuncture, exercise, physical therapy.
And those are options that are so realistic for so
Yes.
many of us.
Yes.
And obviously, if we come on in, you can give us many more details to
Absolute-
customize to our specific problem.
Absolutely.
How can people find you at the Pain Center?
Well, one of the easiest ways is to go to your computer and just type in UNM Pain Center, and you'll be able to find our website. It has a lot of information.
Perfect.
The other is to call 272-3160, 505-272-3160, and get more information.
Great. Joanna, thank you so much.
Thank
What a
you.
pleasure and very
Thank you
helpful
so much.
information.
Thank
We
you very
appreciate
much.
you being here.
Yes.